Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. My name is Abu Kals. You can call me Abu. And today we are going to be diving straight into Arsenal's FA Cup, a third round exit against the football club Manchester United, a match that ended in a heartbreak at the football club Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. And we know that after 120 minutes of football and a dramatic penalty shootout, we had to see that Arsenal could not get the job done. And from missed chances to questionable decisions, it was a frustrating night for Arsenal fans. Ladies and gentlemen, in this very episode, we are going to be handing out player ratings and breaking down what went wrong in this crucial fixture. And let's get straight into it. Let's get the party started. And first, let's talk about David Raya and give him his rating. So we know that David Raya made standard saves. He made some standard saves, but did not come close to stopping any penalties, and his distribution was quite shaky, and he did not command his area very well, or we could say didn't do the job well enough. Having said that, we need to give him his rating, and I must say I'll give David Raya a 3.9 out of 10. Yeah. 3.9 out of 10 for David Raya. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the party rolling one more time. Whom should we go to next? Let's get to yet another football player. Let's talk about Raya and Timber. And we know that Raya and Timber struggled to influence the game, defensively in an attack, in the attack, and really pushed forward and left spaces behind. He was subbed off without making an impact. And having said that, let's give Raya and Timber his rating. What rating should Raya and Timber have? I think he should have a 3. No, I give him a 3.5 out of 3.5 out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Raya and Timber. And let's now get to yet another football player. Let's get to William Saliba, the centre back. So he looked calm on the ball, but he didn't really dominate as expected. And I must say, he was caught out a few times, and he failed to organize the backline effectively. And having said that, he wasn't so bad in different ways. But ladies and gentlemen, let me give William Saliba. I'll give William Saliba a 4.0 out of 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, having given William Saliba that, let's move to yet another one. And guess whom we're going for right about now? Let's go to Gabriel Magalhaes, who is also a centre-back. We know that he scored the equalizer, and which keeps his score respectable. But defensively, he was far from solid, and let the game slip at a few moments. And having said that, having scored that goal, but he had a poor performance, but he scored that goal. I'll be generous and give him a 4.1. I'll be generous and give him a 4.1. So I'll give him a 4.1. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is him. And then that's Gabriel. He gets a 4.1. And then let's move to the youngster Miles Lewis Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, Miles Lewis Kelly, who was on the left back, we know that he struggled throughout the match, and his positioning was quite poor, and he really offered very little going forward, and it was a tough game for the youngster. It was very tough for the young back, really, and I'll give him his rating. He did not perform as before, so his rating will be at I'll give him a rating of 2.8. I'll give him a rating of 2.8. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's him on there. And now, guess whom we're going for? Let's go for Martin Odegaard. Let's get the party started with again with Martin Odegaard, and we know that. Should we start with? Actually, let's do Thomas Partey first. Let's do Thomas Partey. So we know that he did the basics, but he lacked the urgency and also the creativity. And his penalty was a well taken one, but overall, he failed to control the midfield. And I will give him his rating, and the rating of Thomas Partey will be a 3.6. Thomas Partey, give him 3.6 out of 10. Yeah, and now let's move to yet another one. Thomas Partey, I like him, but it is what it is. Let's talk about Declan Rice in the midfield. We know that he showed a bit of energy and a few good moments, but he lacked the cutting edge, and his late header was saved, and his overall influence in the game in the final third wasn't enough. But he performed quite good, better than very many. So I will give him. I will give him a 4. I'll give him a 4.0, yeah, out of 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Declan Rice, who was bought at £100 million by the football club Arsenal. Let's talk about Martin Odegaard now. So, a poor display really from the captain is what we saw. His missed penalty in regular time was very crucial, and he didn't actually create enough to turn the game into Arsenal's favor. And that missed penalty really gets him down, gets him very, very down, that missed penalty, and also a few missed opportunities really, even though the penalty was good after 120 minutes. But I will give him a 2.5 because that's what he deserves out of 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, having talked about him, now let's switch here to another football player. And guess whom we're going for right now? We'll go for Gabriel Jesus. So, we know that he started brightly but faded as the game went on, and his link-up play was quite inconsistent, and he didn't trouble Manchester United's defense enough before really being subbed. He did not do enough. Having said that, he's been injury prone, but on this game, I must say, in this game, I'll give him a 3.0 out of 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, now let's talk about Kai Havertz. We know that Kai Havertz, it was an awful performance, one of the worst performances I've seen from a football player, and he had missed easy chances. He gave the ball away repeatedly and failed to deliver when it mattered the most. His penalty miss really summed up a dreadful performance rating, and I must say it wasn't quite good enough. And having said that, I will give him out of 10. I'll give him out of 10. I'll give him 1.5. Because that's what he deserved. 1.5, that's what he deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, and now let's get to yet another football player. And the last one on the list is Gabriel Martinelli. And we know that Gabriel Martinelli really, the forward worked hard on the left end, delivered cross for I must say he delivered a cross for Gabriel's goal, but he lacked composure and decision making in key areas. Having said that, I will give Martinelli. Let me see what I can give Martinelli. I'll give Martinelli a 3.8. So 3.8 from Martinelli. That's what he definitely deserved. So, ladies and gentlemen, we could have seen this team really play even much better ball. We don't know what happened exactly, what went wrong. If you know what went wrong, get into the comment section and let us know. But in my opinion, Arsenal need a striker, and that is very, very urgent. Strikers definitely needed. With all these football players trying to dominate, you can see definitely there wasn't anything that came to reality, really. 90 minutes, really 10 men. Arsenal could not beat a Manchester United side that had 10 men. That was absolutely wrong. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you straight in another video, and I must say, Arsenal controlled ball possession but lacked the sharpness in the final third, and there was poor finishing, defensive lapses, and also missed penalties cost the team quite dearly. So this was a match Arsenal should have won, but I did not, due to the lackluster performances across the pitch. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you need any football player being rated, and I'll be bringing to you all the latest we are in transfers, and I'll be giving you the transfer news direct. Now, thank you and goodbye for now.